在外国的垃圾桶里都能找到什么？接下来我们跟着拾荒者麦克的脚步去寻找宝藏。
I kind of poked my head in and took a look, and I was like, holy cow, somebody's dumping out the goods today, so we got to collect. Okay, so we're gonna start off with whatever this thing is right here. Big old heavy piece of steel. Says it's a master link. That's for a big old chain right there. What I'll do, we'll set these up right here. I'm not gonna just start chunking these in the back of the old Betty White, because these are, even with that piece of wood back there, it'll do some damage. Let's see if we can't get us a little line down the bottom there, and you know, get it. Big old master link. Set these down here, just kind of get stuff lined on the bottom so we can start chunking stuff in without banging up old Betty. So now we have these things. These are big old metal plates. Oh, I also don't want to chunk those in there. There's a bunch of big old nuts. Got a fine thread on them. Oh, jeez. Why you do that to me? Whoa! Why you do me that way? Ooh, baby. All right, these are some heavy-duty things right here. Oh. Set these over here. I don't have to reach as far. Nuts for your mama. All right. God, those are not light, y'all. What are these? Probably aluminum line. So what are these, y'all? Roller skates? High-tech roller skating wheels? What we got in this box? I don't know. Maybe a directional valve of some sort. A couple of them in there. Nuts. Nuts. Oh, more nuts. Nuts. It's the mother load. We still bouncing. We're good. Let's see if we can get this bad boy out of here. Whoa! Watch your toe! Watch your toe! Don't want to get it in the toe. Toe jam. Toe spam. Toe can. It's effective. Got it. And now we've got these things. What are these? It says a track shoe. Those are some heavy track shoes. Better hit up Nike. Whew. Kind of getting deep down in here. Is that a bearing or a bushing or something? Looks like a bearing of some sort, huh? What is this chunk of steel? Don't know. Oh. Another one. Grab these bad boys. Heavy pipe. Man, there's something really heavy in there. Oh my gosh. Piece of steel. And then we've got brackets. Or actually it says it's a clamp. Another one. What are those? Are those like little clutch discs? Scraps. More scrap. There's a gear. It's a fan blade. These guys. Elbow. Some sort of rod with a spring in it. Looks like a filter screen or something. Scrap. Another clamp. Got some more plates. Yeah, steel plate. Says it's a steel plate. Clamp Central down here. There's a speaker. It's a speaker. Boom, boom. No, oh man, I just dropped a clamp. It went down somewhere. Way down there into the super unknown. And then there's some really big stuff in here too. That, hell no, dog. It's like a whole crane arm in here, man. Let's see here. I got some more. Set them up there. A couple of pieces kind of wedged in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get those. They're way up under all that crap. Whoa, that ain't coming out either. That's that is a big chunk of steel. What is that? Looks like a piece of a machine of death. Ah, no way I'm not lifting that out of here. There's still a whole nother side of this dumpster full of ish. Look at this. You ever seen such a thing in the trash? That's a solid piece of steel right there. Holy cow. And then up here we have all these big pieces. I mean, look at that. Solid piece of steel. It looks like that crate is full of them over there. That's like an oil filter, huh? It's all in Chinese. How am I supposed to know what kind of oil to put in it if I can't read Chinese? And then this, is that a hub? They big, they heavy, and they mine. Yep, not picking that up. What is this? It doesn't say. It's another one of them big old pins though. Grab that. What is this? Is that some steering? Part of the steering column? Looks like it. Yeah, these. The thing's full of these. All right, let's get rods. And then these things. What we got here? It's like a hammer nut, except there's no threads. Okay, we got something going on down here. Oh, another oil filter. Grab that. Another one. Oh, there's more down here. Hear them all just rolling away. Don't fall all the way down. Got us another link. Piece of a muffler, exhaust pipe. It's like a piece of linkage or steering or something. More of these guys. Oh my goodness gracious. You're crazy. You're killing me. Woo! Look at that pile of scrap just there. We still got more on the way down. Boy, I am dripping some sweat. Boy, we are down in the scrap. Whoa. Huh. Like I'm buried. I'm buried alive. And no one's here to help me. Oh, I'm gonna die. There's one down here. Whew. Yeah, look at that. There's a big old hydraulic cylinder down there. A little blood, sweat, and tears, baby. Whew, we gotta just walk this heavy stuff up. It's about heavy. I bet we got 3,000 pounds. I am parched. I want a big water and an ice cold Coca-Cola. Alrighty, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm dripping sweat, big time. Whew. I'm gonna say we got at least 3,000 pounds back here. Let's go check it out, huh? Whew. The devil in a three-piece suit. Oh, shoot, guys. Well, shoot. Alrighty, scavengers. Here's how we did at the old scrap yard. 5,540 pounds. If you look over there at the tear, 5,740, that's the weight of my truck without the steel. So if you think about it, the truck minus my weight, this Ford pickup truck literally just hauled itself in weight. Go Betty. We got the heavy iron prepared. 5,540 pounds, 0.115. That's almost 12 cents a pound. $637.10. Holy moly, y'all. Well, that's enough to get me some new shocks for sure. I definitely don't recommend driving with that much weight in the back of your truck. That was probably 6-7 times the recommended load back there. But these Fords, they know what they're doing. That ride home, that was a super sketch ride home. I tell you what, every time I hit a bump, I could kind of feel the whole like, whoa, it would like start doing this and the steering wheel would get real light and the truck would start drifting and almost have a hard time controlling it. So don't recommend it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, scavengers, thank y'all so much for chiming in on this episode. It was a mother load for sure. Maybe the biggest mother load we've had, I think. Weight-wise, definitely. Put old Betty to the test. But thank you guys so much.